Hey y'all. Hey, hey. Hey everybody. Welcome to Keena's Corner. I'm your girl Keena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. On Keena's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. Thank you for joining me. Tonight I should be live on YouTube, and then I should be live on Facebook in my Facebook page, Keena's Corner. So this is actually my first one here or there in Keena's Corner. Hey, sis. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If this is your first one, I appreciate you coming. If you're on YouTube, give me a like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Comment, let me know you're here. If you're on Facebook on Keena's Corner, do the same. You can't subscribe, but if you're not, if you just happen to see this or something, I ask that you follow, especially if you enjoy the content. Just follow, give me a like, share it, invite somebody, all that good stuff. So again, thank y'all so much for coming. Welcome. If you're here on YouTube, if you comment during, I will catch your comment at the end. Also on Facebook as well, I'll catch it at the end if you stick around. So, tonight is season two, episode four. Season two, episode four. It's actually the fourth month mark for me too, because I started on December 14th. So, round of applause for that. And then I just made 500 plays on Spotify. So, good for that too. So, this episode is what's suggested by a fan. This is fan's choice. I love when I get notifications or phones or text messages or whatever of people just asking me to speak on a specific topic. So this one was requested by someone, and they asked me to speak on this topic, and it is: so should your family be involved in your relationship, your marriage, or whatever it is? I really could answer this as soon as I got the suggestion. No, no, absolutely not. If nobody is being hurt or abused, like abusing any type of way. We've talked about these last season, but there are many types of abuse, even financial abuse, and nobody thinks about that. But financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, there are a bunch of ways. If nobody is being hurt though, or abused, or mistreated, or anything like that, no, you should not involve family in your business, in your relationship. You should not. That's your family, but when it comes to your relationship or your marriage, family, they also begin to be an outsider. So no, simply. And of course, I'm going to explain myself. Um, like if it's just a simple argument, though, no, you should not involve anybody in it. Absolutely not. Anytime you and your partner have an issue or an argument or a fight, whatever you call it, they should not have to worry about you going to tell somebody in your family. Vice versa, same goes for me or you. Anytime you have an argument or disagreement, they should not have to worry about you going to tell somebody about it. If it's simple, that should be something that the two of you can solve in house within your household. You don't need to bring outsiders into your business. It never ends well. And also, remember this: majority of the time, your family is going to take your side. For instance, me, if I were in a relationship or something, and I went to tell my family what happened, a lot of the times my mom or whoever it is going to take my side. And a lot of the times the story that I'm telling is gonna be beneficial for me. Like it's gonna make me look good and the other person look bad. Think about that before you go put people in your business. Um, if you do, if you've ever had a partner who constantly calls for help, or they always calling somebody every time y'all have the simplest argument, this type of person, they are not looking for like a resolve to the situation. They are not looking for a solution to the situation. They are looking to just prove you wrong, to win, to defeat you at this point. Because there is no way that every simple petty ass argument y'all have, that they have to call somebody and let them know what went on with it. Your household will always have multiple people in it if that's the case, because your relationship, your marriage is supposed to be between you, your person, and God. That's it. Nobody else. And the thing, like I said, they keep going to family, they keep going to friends with everything that y'all got going on within y'all household. Just understand you're not going to win that battle ever. It's two against one or however many against one. You are not going to win it. And at that point, they keep going to them. They're just showing you that you're wrong. And you may not be, but that's the type of partner that you don't need. So do not put people into your business. It's not their business. Don't make it theirs. If you go tell them, you'd have made it their business. Um, the problem with going to, talk to outsiders, talk to people in your family, your friends. The problem is eventually you and your partner gonna make up. Eventually y'all are going to make up. And a month from now, y'all get together at the family barbecue or whatever, and now your folks still mad though. Your people are still mad when y'all done made up. You done got over it at this point, but they are still piping hot at this man. They are mad because you shouldn't have involved them in something that you could have solved on your own. You put them in your business. You allowed that problem, and it's gonna keep happening if you don't stop it. Um, so if you choose to speak to anyone, like about any relationship issues, um, you have to find somebody. Even sometimes seek out like a professional, but if you choose to speak to someone, you've got to seek out someone who's unbiased, like a person that's fair, just. You got to seek out somebody who's unbiased, somebody who will not judge, like somebody that you tell them something, they're not kin to you, so maybe they ain't gonna be mad at you or feel like they got to get, or be mad at your person and feel like they got to get involved or anything. You got to find somebody who will not judge and somebody who's like in the middle, who is neutral, like probably don't really care too much, don't give a, you know, don't care about, judging this person or trying to take your side. If you go get somebody in your family, that's exactly what's going to happen. So find an unbiased person who will be truthful with you and won't jump into the middle of it. Um, so again, your relationship between should be between you, your partner, and God, not other people, even your family, even your family. When you constantly run to other people with something that you could fix in house, it's also like a betrayal to your person. It is like you can't be trusted. Like we can't talk about anything. Like any disagreement we have, I can't even trust you because now I know you're gonna go tell it. I know you're gonna go say something about it. That's betrayal. Like you got to be adults enough to fix some things in house. A lot of things, I believe, most of the things you can fix in house. You ain't got to go run and tell everybody. Like, damn, you can't trust yourself to make this decision with me, or we can't sit here and talk like adults. Um, just all you got to do is really think about like how you feel if you had a partner like this. Every time y'all had an argument or a disagreement, every single time you just knew somebody in their family was gonna know about it. How would you feel? I wouldn't like it. Would not like it. And again, usually when the story is told to family, it's going to be told to their benefit. If I tell a story, it's usually told to my benefit. Not everybody is really like willing to admit when they were wrong. It's something we have to realize. Everybody's not willing to do that. Keep that in mind. Um, if you can't trust them, like with simple disagreements, simple arguments, and things like that, why are you there? Why are you there? Make me understand. I wouldn't get that. Like, that's just a place I would not want to be. So you and your partner have got to figure out a way to come to a solution without involving other people because it's not other people's business. And then when you do, if you feel like you want to share with somebody, you've got to know what to share, y'all. You should be talking to your partner about what they are comfortable with you sharing and what they are not, because it does matters. And this is not a form of control. I believe it's just straight up purely respect. It's respect. So in relationships, marriages, commitments, engagements, you have got to cut off toxic people. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a sister, an aunt, a brother, a father, or a mother. In your relationship or your marriage or your commitment, whatever it is, you have got to cut off toxic people. I don't care if it is your mama. She should not know what's going on in your household. Just period. Even if it's your mother, she should not know every single thing that is going on in your household. Seriously, that's just it. If she's the type, whoever the family member is, if they're the type that oversteps, talk to her about it. Address the issue. You gotta let her know, like, stop, like what you're doing. No, just let her know. And if she does not stop, that's a person you have to cut off. When it comes to your commitment or whatever you have, vice versa, if your mate or whoever you're dating has an overbearing parent, like they have to know everything, they have to be in everything, they are in everything, you've got to, your partner has got to do something, talk to you, his mom, his dad, his sister, his aunt, whoever it is, because it's things like this only get worse. You don't want somebody in everything that you have going on, every little argument that they gonna know about it. You do not want that. This type of behavior, you need to check it immediately, because it don't get better. Again, you're not gonna win when it's two against one. You're not gonna win against that mother daughter duo. You're not gonna win against that mother son duo. You're not. You are not gonna win. You always gonna be wrong. And usually, I use, like, if I talk about stuff like this, I use mothers as an example, because really fathers don't be caring to be involved in their child's relationship, stuff like that. They really don't give a damn. And a lot of times they do know their place, and they ain't worried about it. And a lot of times too, though, in these situations, the mother is never really corrected either, and that's a major problem, major problem. So, in this topic with, should you involve your family in your relationship or marriage, mama's boys, right? Because it kind of goes hand in hand when it comes to business and stuff like that. Should they be in your business? Should family be in your relationship or your marriage? If you are in a relationship, you know, or whatever, what have you, with a mama's boy, good luck. Because most of the time, he is going to tell her everything. And it involves every argument y'all have, every disagreement you have. So really, that's that betrayal thing again. There's really no trust between the two of you. Because every time you have a spat, an argument, a quarrel, whatever you want to call it, they gonna go tell their mama. And something to remember with situations like these, honestly, there is no telling either what's being said about you. There is no telling what is being said about you. And what's bad about boys or who are mother, like mama's boys, if they have a toxic mom, she will know just how much the son loves her, and she will use it to her advantage. It's not cool, but it's true. Because a lot of times the mom is feeling like, well, who gonna check me? So something to think about. These type of mothers, they do not respect boundaries. They do not. And it don't matter how long y'all been together, your history, what you got going, what you've built together, none of that will matter. What you've accomplished, it really don't matter, y'all. She is going to know everything, and she's always going to voice her opinion, like whether you ask for it or not. Whether you ask for that or not, you're going to get it. And usually when they do voice their opinion, it's going to be in their child's favor. It's not going to be in yours. So when it comes to this, check it. You've got to stop it. If you do have a mate with an overbearing parent, it's very important. It's very imperative that you get the issue, like right now, like stopped ASAP, ASAP. And if you have these issues before your marriage, and which is a common mistake of ours, right? We think a lot of times that marriage and things like that are going to change people. But no, if they were that way before, you know what I'm saying, before your commitment, before you actually got married, and ain't nothing about it gonna change. Nothing about it's gonna change. It actually gets worse. And this is not just people being in your business. This is anything that you accepted before your marriage. Cheating, lying, stealing, whatever it is, disrespect. Nothing about that gets better. Um, and know that things are much more complicated when you do decide to get married. So this is something that you've got to go ahead and take care of as soon as you see the problem. You can't let it build. You can't let it fester. Don't get better. Um, you've got to set these boundaries. Just talked about this, I think, the last episode. Yeah, with friends. Because I feel the same way about friends that I do with relationships and marriages. You have to have boundaries. When you set these boundaries, the boundaries are only there to protect you. And when you set your boundaries, though, you've got to stand on your boundaries. Stand on your boundaries and, like, stand on them. Don't let people start walking over your boundaries. Once you do, they're gonna keep doing it. What you allow will continue. Um, Overbearing parents, they have to understand that when it comes to especially marriages, they when it's hard for them to understand that they will no longer come first, and that's even according to God. When you're married, when when you've chosen, I'm sorry, you've chosen to get married, your parents no longer come first, and that's a hard thing for overbearing parents to understand. They really don't get that. And a lot of times they really feel like, well, I'll be there when whoever it is you're married to is gone, which could very well be true. But still, when you make that commitment, when you get into that marriage, that's what you signed up for. That is ultimately what you're saying. Set your boundaries, y'all, and stand on them. They don't necessarily have to like you, but they do need to respect you and your boundaries. Um, all right. So this topic on social media. So should people be in your business? Should you allow family in your relationship business, your marriage business? No. And when it comes to social media, do not take your business to social media. Hope you heard me. Do not take your business to social media. Yes, I know it's easier said than done. It asks you what's on your mind and you want to vent, but that's not the way to do it. I'm not saying that I've never done this. I'm not saying that, but I'm telling you it's not a good way to vent. Still, when you post things on social media, you're gonna have people there who are still taking sides. You're gonna cause a big ruckus. You're gonna cause a big ruckus. Don't have people in your business like that. When you do that, you're allowing people in your business. You're done telling them everything that's going on in your household. You can't get mad at them because I mean, literally, once you post something on social media, you made it everybody's business at this point. You did. Remember this. Remember this right here. People may know you're together according to social media and the pics you post or the pictures you post, but they should never know what disagreements, fights, arguments that go on between the two of you. That's good. I'm going to say that one more time. Remember this. People may know you're together according to social media, and the pictures that you post of you and your partner, but they should never know what disagreements or fights or quarrels, arguments that go on between the two of you. Period. Right? People should not know that. Yeah, they can know you together, but they should not be knowing what's going on inside of your household. They not gonna know. People don't know what you don't tell them, right? They don't. Um, and another thing, when it comes to social media, you know how people say, let that man cheat in peace." It's funny, but it's not. I just think it's funny when people say it, but that's what it looks like sometimes, right? And we've all seen them. You see a post, and somebody then outed somebody, right? Maybe somebody got caught cheating, right? And then a couple weeks go by, a month go by, and then they're back together. You know, now everybody laughing. Because it's like you posted all your business, but now you're back with this person. And there's no judgment for me, no judgment from me. But still, this is why you don't post stuff on social media either. We do stuff out of emotions when we're mad, when we're upset, not really thinking about the consequences. If we even ready to leave sometimes, this is another reason why you do not post stuff on social media, especially your business, what goes on inside your household. If you know you've been hurt like that, because I don't condone cheating, y'all. I don't think it's right. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should accept it either. But don't post it for everybody to see. It's not everybody's business because everybody's gone. Probably I ain't gonna say everybody, right? But some people we've been cheated on and gone back, right? A lot of people have been a fool in love, but don't broadcast your business. You just invite people in. A lot of people are really not. These folks are not on your side. They are just laughing at you, not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. Don't out yourself like that. Um, Again, boundaries. Just set your boundaries and stick to them, y'all. You've got to stick to your boundaries. Force them and stand on them. Stand on what you said. Like mean what you say and say what you mean. If your partner has been disrespected, you've got to speak on it. That's your job. If somebody in your family has disrespected your partner, it is your job to speak on it. What you allow will continue, y'all. I'll give you another example. So, if I'm with somebody and he comes and tells me that, well, I didn't like what your mom said, or she disrespected me, she called me out my name or something like that. Well, the thing for me to do, since he felt that way, I need to go talk to my mom about it. and tell my mom that he felt disrespected, right? Definitely do. Because if I keep allowing, first of all, I'm especially if it's, you know what I'm saying, that's somebody that I'm supposed to be with. This is the person that I'm with that I'm trying to build with. My mama's gonna have to go fix it, little baby. I don't know what happened, but all three of us can sit down and we can talk about it. But you've got to know that this is who I'm with. You have to respect it. You don't lose nothing good, or you don't let stuff, ride and ride and ride and possibly push a good person away, right? I wouldn't let nobody good get away because I wouldn't mature a woman enough to check my own mama or something like that. And I do respect, of course, nothing like that. But I'm saying, if your mate has ever been disrespected by anybody in your family, it's your job to step up and say something about it. It is. You've got to let people know, these people in your family, let them know that their behavior is unacceptable and it won't be tolerated. But if you don't say anything, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine is what they think. So, again, before you tell your business, ask yourself, is the person unbiased? Again, like, are they fair? Is it a fair person that you're asking? Will they automatically agree because they know you? Ask yourself that. Will they get involved? Will they judge your partner? If they do any of these, they are biased. This is why you have to find someone who is completely unbiased. And again, if you need to speak with someone, a professional, then do that. Nothing wrong with that. But don't put your family in your business. That is not the way to go. Just remember, you can't put everybody in your relationship, marriage, your business. Everybody cannot be invited in your business. Especially if it's just a commitment. Whatever you have going on in house, everybody does not need access to that. Point blank. Period. All right. Also, keep in mind, you just don't know people's intentions. It's hard reading people these days. You don't know what people have, like, intentions are for you. You don't. Secretly, they could be jealous of you. Secretly, they could want what you have. But if you invite them in and you tell them everything that's going on in your household, I mean, that's a bad thing. Don't do that, y'all. Do not do that. I think you just don't know these people's intentions. I want to say as well, also, what goes on in your bedroom, it needs to stay private. Even what goes on in your bedroom, keep it private. Because you may have a friend, quote unquote friend. You may have a friend or somebody who is just secretly listening to you, listen to the things you talk about, and it may just spark her interest or their interest. And now they may want to see, oh shit, I want to see what she's talking about. Even things that go on in your bedroom, especially these folks you ain't trusting around here. People do not need to know that. They don't need to know that. So if you got to take your issues to somebody, one person, I know one you can take it to for real. God, at least you know you can vent, say whatever you want, get it off your chest. You're not gonna be judged for it. You're not gonna be judged for it, y'all. And I'm gonna say this one because it's very important. And if you can help it, because it's hard, if you can help it, don't argue or fight in front of other people. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a marriage, you're engaged, whatever it is, if y'all are committed to each other, do not fight or argue in front of other people. You've got to understand that people are waiting to see that. If you gonna go at each other's neck, do it in the car. Do it on the way home. Do it at home. And it's not that you're around people faking. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not telling you to be fake. But I'm saying some people are literally waiting to see y'all at each other's neck. Some people are waiting to hear what you got going on inside your household. Some people are waiting to see y'all fall apart because they swear y'all so everybody swear y'all so perfect. No relationship is perfect. Nobody is perfect. In every relationship, marriage, friendship, commitment, whatever, you should argue. It's just how you do it. Do not argue. Don't give anybody satisfaction of argument in front of them. Like I said, wait till you get home if you got something you need to say. Do not do it in front of anybody. I'm telling you, this fuel to their fire, especially the ones that don't want to see you happy and you really don't know it. You'll find out everything you need to know. Somebody also needs to hear this and listen to me carefully. The way you portray your partner to your family or friends is exactly how they'll view them. I hope you caught that because it's good. The way you portray your partner to family or friends is exactly how they'll view them. What I'm saying is, if you tell your family only negative things about your partner, how do you expect them to feel any differently than, seeing them in that negative light? If you're going to whoever it is in your family every time we have an argument, right? If I'm in a relationship, we have an argument and you making me look bad. It's always negative when you're telling them something about me. How do you think they're going to feel any differently about me? How? So that's why you should not put people in your business, in your relationship business, your marriage business. You should not. I feel like honestly, if you're gonna tell something, shit, tell everything. Tell everything. Tell the good and the bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But no, not even that. If you can fix it inside your household, if it's simple, petty argument, fix it yourself. People don't need to know about that. Period. When you decide to talk to somebody, y'all, and outside, all I'm saying is check the source. Just check the source. You've got to make sure it's the right person. So, to end this, to wrap it up, should your family be involved in your relationship business, your marriage business? No, they have no business being in your business. And that's it. Point blank, period. I'm done. I'm done. That's my spiel. That's my spiel. Hey, I can't even, y'all on this Facebook thing, I cannot even see myself. I don't know what it's supposed to be looking like, but I'll check on y'all. Well, all right, y'all. I'm gonna check on get on this other one and check it out and see how it goes. Look, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Alicia, I appreciate you stopping by. Ron, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in to season 2, episode 4 of Keena's Corner. I'm your girl Keena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight as much as I enjoyed, delivering these messages. Keep folk out your business. That's all you got to do. Keep people out your business. Keep them squares up out your circle. They do not know what you do not tell them. What you don't tell them, they don't know. So let them speculate. But it's none of their business, frankly. That's it, y'all. I'm out. I love y'all. Your girl Keena out. Signing out. See y'all.